working on a Williams Cyclone today, and let's turn it on. I got the ball out of it, it's in my hand. You can see the Ferris wheel trying to spin. I can hear it, but it's not catching as well as it should. This is a pretty common problem in this game. Let me start a game. As soon as you start a game, this thing starts spinning. And then I put the ball in it. And sometimes it'll just not make it, like there. It's trying, but the motor just isn't letting it spin. And the reason this happens, there it goes, is the belt, which is made out of urethane. We put it on the bottom here.
Hey, go! Step right up!
The urethane belt gets a problem here. Let me get it going again. And you can watch it. It'll spin right there. Did you see it bind a little bit? Right again. See, if I put even the lightest tension on it, the wheel's turning, but this wheel is turning, but not the big wheel. Let me turn this off. So with time, the urethane belt stretches. It also gets memory. If the game isn't played a lot, it'll get like an egg shape, kind of like memory to it, and it just won't spin on when the oblongs get out of here. So to get the motor out, to replace the belt, just 2 screws, and this plastic comes up. And then there's 2 more machine screws, one here and one here. And you just unplug the motor from below. It's just got a sealed connector, as you can see right there. And the whole motor assembly comes out. And then we can replace the belt. Now, you've got a couple choices here. You can use a new urethane belt. They are readily available. But to be honest with you, I like to use pinball rubber. I find them to be more tacky and have less memory. They're also something you probably already have in your toolbox. So in order to get this so that we can get to the belt, you could probably stretch it over, but it's probably a better idea to remove the E-clip and take this off to get to the gears. So with the E-clip removed, this should pull right out. And what it is that you can see as you pull it out, the belt kind of comes with it. And you can pull this off, and we get a new belt. Now this one isn't bad. It doesn't have, you know, the memory problem. Sometimes it'll be like formed like permanently like this, and then if it's formed permanently like that, when it tries to go around to this position, it just never makes it, and the thing just slips. But I think this one's due. Sometimes they crumble into just little pieces too. But I think we're going to go with a pinball rubber. And so here are our size choices. This is a 3-inch. That almost looks like dead nuts perfect. This is a 2.5. Looks just a little small. So I think we're going to go with the 3-inch. This is easy to put on. Just kind of set it like this. Put this thing on. And then just flip it over like this. Hard to do with one hand on the camera. And put it here. Yeah, one-handed. I feel like a one-handed monkey. And I think we're good to go. It looks like a nice fit. Just check to see when I spin it that there's no slippage, and there isn't. That's because these are real tactile. I like the rubber belts. So I think we're going to go with 3-inch. We'll put the washer and the E-clip back on, reinstall it back here in the gaping hole that is the Cyclone mount place. Alright, let's start a game. See, our wheel is spinning nicely. Put the ball up here. No problem. Picks up the ball, rolls it nicely. Let's try it again. Put a little resistance on it. With my finger, I can really feel it. It doesn't. It struggles. So that's a good thing. That means that the tactileness between the rubber belt and the plastic wheel is excellent, which is what we want, because before the weight of the ball would actually stop the thing from spinning with the worn out urethane belt. So looks like we're all good, and we can play some crazy Cyclone now. Thank you, Python. You know, up and around these crazy ramps.